What's up, PMP? Loki here, and today I'm going to bring you a very interesting RU battle versus Enroyalle. And we had originally had an Ubers battle, and I think we disconnected, and that's why we decided to go with RU. But with RU, we always know that you're always going to see a Clefable, a Cresselia, a Pharaoh Seed. So I'm thinking, oh, I hope I'm not, headed smack right into a 3-hour match. But actually, I look at his team, and I'm like, this could actually be pretty interesting. So without further ado, I'm going to lead with Porygon-Z, and I'm Scarfed, okay? So he's going to lead with Gligar. I know he has a Slowking on his team, and these things carry Ice Beam. So I know he's going to switch into Slowking, predicting my Ice Beam, but no, I go for the trick right off the bat. Cripple the Slowking, first turn of the match. That was awesome. So that's already looking really good for me. I'm going to switch out into Gligar, predicting him to lock himself into T-Wave. But he goes for the Scald, which is just a weird move, because why would he go for the Scald against the Porygon-Z? Yeah, I know that Slowking has really good natural special attack, but even a burn wouldn't hinder Porygon-Z very much, and most Porygons carry Thunderbolt, so it just did not make sense to me for him to go for the Scald. So that really screwed over my my Gligar there, as you saw. But anyway, I'm getting behind here. I'm going to switch into Munchlax to take the second Scald. I'm going to go for the Body Slam as he switches into his own Gligar. I get the Parahax, which, it's okay, whatever. I'm going to switch into Glade, predicting the Rocks, but he goes for the Taunt. Okay, and at this point, he's probably thinking that I'm choiced in some way. And I am going to bluff that here as I go for the Psycho Cut. Because if I had to switch that turn after he uses the Taunt, then he would have known that I was trying to set up in some kind of way. So that's why I went for the Psycho Cut. He goes into a Moltres here, and it does nothing. I'm Adamant Max Attack. I know this thing is bulky. Probably should have went for the Substitute right there. Toxic was the obvious move after the amount of damage I did in the lefties, but again, I wasn't quite expecting sub-Toxic Moltres. I normally see that particular set with Zapdos. But either way, he's going to set up the sub. I'm going to go for the Body Slam, and that's not going to take it down, but at the same time, I have Thick Fat ability and max Special Bulk. So I'm not afraid of this Moltres at all, because I'm carrying Body Slam, Whirlwind, Rest, and Sleep Talk, actually, which is don't think it's a Smogon set. I think they tell you to carry Rock Slide instead of Sleep Talk or something weird like that, but it actually works pretty well for me, because I get the Sleep Talk off, and with Rocks up, it can be pretty effective to get a Whirlwind, but unfortunately, he screwed over my Gligar at the beginning, so I'm not going to be able to use his Poke to its full potential, unfortunately. But I still will be able to wall the crap out of this Moltres, which I'm doing here. And that's going to take down his sub. And at this point, he's going to switch. Now, he's going to go back into Gligar here, as I am just going to go for the Sleep Talk again. And I think I get a Body Slam here. Yeah, I do, but, Gligar has ridiculous defense without a Violite. So I'm going to switch into Glade, predicting the Rocks again this time. Because I didn't expect him to predict me to respond in the same way, but he freaking goes for the Toxic, and I'm like, freaking screw me in the rear end with the Spike. I do not want to be poisoned, because this is a sub Swords Dance set, and, as you well know, then if you're behind a sub, you don't want to be freaking poisoned. So, that's really bad for me. I set up the Sword Dance anyway, just to kind of scare him. I know he's afraid of the Ice Punch, but I don't carry it. I carry Drain Punch and Psycho Cut. I should probably replace Drain Punch with Close Combat after this battle. You'll see in a little bit. I figured with the SD, Drain Punch would be doing enough, and I'd be getting a substantial amount of HP recovery, but against the Slowking, whose defense isn't really that high, Adamant Max Attack +2, that Drain Punch didn't even do half. So I was like, if I had the CC, then it would have been a 2-hit KO. I don't think it would have killed him, but it would have at least been a 2-hit KO. He goes for the Side Shock, and I'm poisoned, so I'm badly poisoned, so I'm losing health, steadily, surely, slowly, shenanigan. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go for the Psycho Cut because I was stupid and I thought that the Psycho Cut had a higher base power, but it actually does not. I don't think. I think Drain Punch is 75 and Psycho Cut's like 70 or something weird. Don't quote me on that. But he's going to kill me off. He's going to go for the Side Shock, and yeah, Poison's going to kill me. Goodbye, Glade. I probably should have switched right there. That was a terrible play on my part. But hey, you win some, you lose some. I'm going to go to Seismitoad, go for the Rain Dance, because I know that nothing on his team can really do anything to this Seismitoad. Maybe besides Crawdon, but I'm carrying Drain Punch. So I'm going to go for the Surf here. It's going to kill the Slowking, as he's going to go for the Side Shock, and it still did a much bigger chunk than I thought it would. Wow, that Slowking, its natural special attack, I underestimated it. He's going to go on an Evire here to entice me to go for the Earth Power, but to his dismay, I just went for the Surf. Surf would have killed Electivire anyway, if I'm not mistaken. I'll run a calc. You should probably see it now. But, yeah, Gligar's down. That's always a good thing. So he's going to go into Crawdon this turn, which he should have done last turn, but hey, to each their own. I'm going to go for the Drain Punch here, and that didn't do as much as I wanted it to. It did half, and it didn't recover quite enough health, and he's going to go for a Rain Boosted Waterfall. I thought I'd be able to take this, but as you'll see here, he's actually an offensive variant with Life Orb. Probably a Dragon Dance set or something of the sort. Either way, I'm going to go into Porygon Z here, get the attack boost, and I'm going to go for the Tri-Attack. However, he's going to go into Moltres, which is weird, because I ask myself, is this guy afraid of the Thunderbolt at all? Does he just, like, know that I don't care the Thunderbolt? Most of them do. So, yeah, he gets a Freeze. Totally doesn't matter, because I'm going to be able to outspeed him this turn. He's bulky, so I don't have to worry about him outspeeding me. So, yeah, Freeze totally didn't matter right there. So I'm going to be able to take out the Moltres, and yeah, it's looking good for me. I know this Porygon Z is doing work. It's going to do work to a good chunk of his team until I see this thing. I'm thinking, okay, is it Scarfed? If it's Scarfed, then I'm screwed. So I'm going to go into Gligar as Death Fodder, but he's going to double switch into Crawdon, telling me that his Hitmonlee is not Scarfed. So that's good information for me to know later. He's going to go for the Crunch. I don't really care. This thing was out as fodder, so I don't really mind dying right there. So I'm going to go back into Porygon Z, and it's Deja Vu here as I get the special attack raise. And I'm just going to go for the Tri-Attack again, except he stays in his fodder this time, because I know that he knows, actually he knows, I don't know at this point, he knows that Evire is actually a big threat to the rest of my team. As you'll see here, I completely forgot that Evire carried Cross Chop. I was like, what is he going to do to me? Is he going to Thunder Punch me? And he Cross Chops me right in the face. And I was thinking, at this point, I was like, is he banded? Because, you know, an unstabbed Cross Chop, you know, like, one hit KO'd me. I had over 300 HP. And I go on Immungus to sponge him, but he's not banded, which made me think, okay, he's Expert Belt. And then he gets the Effect Spore, so I'm like, oh, freaking crap, I wanted to Spore this thing and put it to sleep. But, yeah, Effect Spore kicked in. I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, and it's not going to do enough. He's going to go for the Ice Punch, and I'm thinking, okay, it's GG at this point, because once Amoonguss dies, all I have is Munchlax, and I'm against 2 Pokes with fighting moves. He gets a Freeze. I'm like, oh, Hax is really screwing me over at the end of this battle here. But he's going to get a Parahax, and yeah, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I can unthaw and like get another Giga Drain off, but I don't. He gets off the Ice Punch, and that's the end of Amoonguss. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, GG, I'm going to go on the Munchlax. I'm going to get cross-chopped right in the face. I'm fully specially bulky, so even with the Eviolite, I'm not going to be able to take that very well at all. So he goes for it here, and it brings me down, 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 down. And no, I live with 144 HP, but I'm thinking, okay, whatever. Even if I got a Body Slam, I'm not going to kill this guy. You know what I'm saying? So I go for the Body Slam here, and I'm thinking it's not going to kill until I see his health go down, down, and I get a freaking critical hit. And I'm like, what is going on? 1-1. If he misses his high jump kick, this will be the most epic battle ever, but he doesn't. So, yeah, I lose 1-0. Good game, Enroyalle. I had a really good time. And, yeah, I love RU matches that turn out to be so offensive. It was a lot of fun. And, yeah, be sure to check out my channel. I hope you enjoyed. And, yeah, till then, Loki out. Peace.